Single or are you taken?
Taken.
Would you cheat?
Never.
If you wouldn't get caught, would you cheat?
Hell yeah.
Why?
My boyfriend's bad at making love.
So why are you with him?
Money.
Finesse!
What up, les amis? This is your boy, Serge Roy, and welcome back to Maison de Roi, where I teach men how to navigate through life, love, and the millennial struggle because we're fucking struggling. So I know you read the title, Red Pill Rage, Why Being Mad Won't Help You. And honestly, this one is coming straight from the heart. It's a heart-to-heart between me and you, so please do yourself a favor, listen carefully. The year was 2018. 2018 when I had finally broken up with my ex of like a year and a half, which is realistically nothing, but the relationship was so intense. It was fraught with racism, and like that's a whole nother conversation, but it was just a very intense relationship and something that me, quite frankly, I didn't think I could handle anymore. And I know that might sound very like I guess you could say like fucking beta of me to say that I couldn't handle it, but honestly, when a relationship starts off good and there's no real qualms up until she's bored, you know, the I'm not happy, that's where I was in that part of my relationship. So when I had broken up with her, I was so frustrated and I was so lost. I wasn't exactly sure like what was going on. So I went onto YouTube and thus I found the red pill, much like you did. So here I am, mad as fuck, right? Just ultimately frustrated at not only my ex, the situation, and in addition to that, women in general, right? But that's where I went wrong. And here's what I realized while I was in that red pill rage that actually helped me get out of that. And I just came to realize a couple things and I want to share them with you. So here they are. First thing I realized, honestly, is being mad at women or your ex is a waste of time. Like the time you spend being frustrated at someone, you could easily spend working on something, you know, taking on a new project or like working towards a new goal. And for me, that's something I realized like, I don't know, like month 6 after the breakup. I was so frustrated. And then I just came to that realization. I was like, I'm wasting so much time being mad about what happened in this situation. If I can just, you know, fix my compass to look north and just continue focusing on the things that I was working on, you know, whether I was in the relationship or not, I'll probably be better off. So that's what I did. You know, I started working out more often. I started doing more cardio, and for some reason, I started taking modeling more serious, and the rest is history. You know, now I'm an unrepresented model. Wilhelmina, please hit me up. The moral of that portion is, you know, again, fix your compass, look north. You have objectives, you have goals that you already had in mind before she even came into your life. Don't get stuck hating this one person for the rest of your life. You know, like odds are you're not gonna remember this person 5 to 10 years from now. Unless they like really fucked you up, then I'm sorry about that. But chances that you won't remember them, you should probably spend less time focused on the past and more time on what you can craft now. Like, bruh, think about it. You're a bachelor. Just get your money up, get fit, live your life. Now, this next one you probably won't appreciate, especially if you're still like angry, but could you admit that your ex is human?
What did he say?
And perhaps because you put her on a pedestal, you didn't expect her to act like a typical person. And allow me to elaborate on that. What I mean is, we place so much expectation on the people that come into our lives, especially our significant others, that when they do human shit, we act like it was totally unexpected. What I'm really trying to say is that, you know, if you put someone on a pedestal, you're leaving yourself open for disappointment. And I think that's where I went wrong, because personally, when I was in that relationship, I was, you know, superimposed. I was smitten, you know, for lack of a better word. And I really felt like this person was supposed to be the person I was supposed to be with for the rest of my life. But again, odds are you're probably going to meet someone else who's also going to make you feel similar, if not better than that person right now. So again, I say all this to say, truthfully, if we spend less time putting women, our significant others, on pedestals and really start to reel it in and start to understand that, you know, this person has a propensity, especially female nature, it has a propensity for hypergamy. It has a propensity to be upset for no real reason. And women, don't get too triggered at that one, but it's true. Sometimes I got mad for like no fucking reason. If we could come into a relationship with that understanding, or those understandings or understandings of that, I don't know why I said that so many different ways, but you get me. I think we'll be a lot better off. I'm not the content creator that's ever going to push relationships. Sorry. I know that was like Kevin Samuels' thing where he would like, try to make the effort for people to get married, but I'm not doing that here. Instead, what I'm going to champion is radical communication from both parties, but specifically from men. We need to be able to radically communicate effectively, not only what we want, but our desires as well, and also how, for lack of a better word, we're going to reciprocate, the same things, or however you want to, parse it up. I know a lot of people think that relationships are just like this lovey-dovey, airy-fairy, we fall in love and all of a sudden things just mesh. But, realistically, the only way proper relationships or the only way relationships work properly is with communication. Nowadays, people are so adverse to communication, they think everything's a fucking argument. People don't want to take accountability for shit. You know who I'm talking about. But on a realistic adult perspective, if we really want to make any sort of progress with this fucking conversation, because it's time to elevate this conversation, let's stop the back and forth about who's the worst. And if we really want to get anywhere, especially if we want to stop guys from, getting passports and going to other countries, come on, son. If we really want to stop all of that, then we need to have a conversation in-house that involves both parties and that is radical as fuck. And it comes down to the individual relationship, starting from man to woman and vice versa. That's about all the time I have for today. Leave me your thoughts below. What do you think? Is there anything I missed? Is there anything you would take away? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Leave your thoughts in the comment below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you vibe. And I'll see you in the next one. This is your boy Serge Roy, and you've been tuned into Maison Noir.